Want to know why some people never become successful while others seem to have it all figured out? It's not luck. It's not talent. And it's definitely not because they're smarter than you. There are 3 specific things successful people do that failures completely ignore. I'm about to reveal all 3, but first, are you tired of being stuck? Tired of watching other people live the life you want while you're sitting there making the same excuses? Here's the brutal truth. Your life isn't going to magically fix itself. But here's the good news. Changing your life is actually way simpler than you think. Most people believe they need some massive breakthrough moment, like winning the lottery or getting discovered. That's complete garbage. Real life change happens through 3 specific steps that anyone can do, starting right now. Step 1. Kill your old identity. This is where most people mess up big time. They try to change their actions while keeping the same story about who they are. But here's what winners do differently. They completely destroy their old identity first. Stop saying, "I'm not good with money," and start saying, "I'm learning to build wealth." Stop saying, "I'm not a morning person," and start saying, "I'm becoming someone who owns their mornings." Stop saying, "I'm just not lucky," and start saying, "I create my own opportunities." Your brain believes every word you tell it. So if you keep calling yourself lazy, broke, or unlucky, guess what? That's exactly what you'll stay. But when you start talking like the person you want to become, something magical happens. Your actions start matching your words. Write down the top 3 negative things you say about yourself. Then rewrite each one as the person you're becoming. This isn't positive thinking nonsense. This is identity shifting. And it's the foundation of everything. But here's where it gets tricky. Changing your identity is just the beginning. Because the moment you start acting different, your old life will fight back hard. Your friends might make fun of you. Your family might say you're changing too much. Even your own brain will try to pull you back to comfort. That's why you need step 2, design your new environment. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Period. If you're trying to eat healthy, but your kitchen is full of junk food, you're going to fail. If you're trying to wake up early, but your phone is next to your bed, you're going to fail. If you're trying to read more, but Netflix is calling your name, you're going to fail. Smart people don't rely on motivation. They design their world to make success inevitable. Want to work out more? Put your gym clothes next to your bed. Want to eat better? Throw out all the junk food and fill your fridge with healthy options. Want to learn something new? Delete social media apps and replace them with educational podcasts. Make the good choices easier and the bad choices harder. It's that simple. Your future self will thank you when the right decision becomes the obvious decision. Here's a powerful example. If you want to save money, set up automatic transfers to your savings account the day you get paid. Don't leave it up to willpower, make it automatic. If you want to read more, carry a book everywhere and put your phone in another room. If you want better relationships, schedule regular check-ins with people you care about. But even with a new identity and a perfect environment, there's still one more secret that separates the people who change their lives from the people who just talk about it. Step 3. Master the compound effect. This is the most powerful force in the universe, and most people completely ignore it. Small actions, repeated consistently over time, create massive results. But here's the catch. You won't see results for weeks, maybe even months. Most people quit because they expect overnight transformation. They work out for a week and expect to see abs. They save money for a month and expect to be rich. They read one book and expect to be brilliant. That's not how life works. Real change happens like this. Day 1, you feel motivated. Day 7, you feel good. Day 14, you're questioning everything. Day 30, you want to quit. Day 60, you see tiny improvements. Day 90, other people start noticing. Day 180, you're a completely different person. The magic happens in the boring middle. When you don't feel like showing up, but you show up anyway. When progress feels invisible, but you keep going. When everyone else quits, but you stay consistent. Start with something so small you can't fail. Want to read more? Read 1 page a day. Want to get fit? Do 5 push-ups a day. Want to learn a skill? Practice for 10 minutes a day. The key is consistency, not intensity. Track your progress every single day. Put a check mark on a calendar, use an app, or write it down. When you see that chain of successful days growing, you'll be amazed how powerful it becomes. You won't want to break the chain. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Changing your life isn't about one big moment. It's about becoming the type of person who does small things consistently. And when you combine a new identity, the right environment, and the compound effect, something incredible happens. You stop hoping for a better life and start building one. You stop waiting for motivation and start creating momentum. You stop being the person who talks about change and become the person who lives it. So here's your mission, and I want you to do this right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Pick one area of your life you want to change. Write down who you're becoming in that area. Change one thing in your environment to support that new identity. Then commit to one small action you'll do every single day for the next 30 days. Your life won't change overnight, but in 30 days, you'll be shocked at how different you feel. In 90 days, other people will start asking what you're doing differently. And in 1 year, you'll be living a completely different life. The question isn't whether this works. The question is whether you'll actually do it. What's it going to be?